Hi everyone, it's that boy. Welcome back to my channel. So, Chainsaw Man. It is one of those anime last winter that has just lived up to every bit of the hype. It is absolutely worthy of the insane hype that it's got behind it. What more can I say to add on top of what's already been said? The animation quality is smooth and amazing, especially for the gory and violent fight scenes. The story is great. The characters are so cool and just enjoyable to look at. I just love most of the character designs. And yeah, all that jazz. There's just so little to fault about this anime. And most of that just comes from the source material rather than the adaptation itself. Also, season 1 is a bit too short. We are not getting as many episodes that other popular shonen shows would get, for example Demon Slayer or Jujutsu Kaisen at 20 plus episodes. With this one we just got 12, which is okay but still short. I would have wanted more because we're just starting to get into the meat of the story, the greedier and meatier parts. But yeah, other than that, I just want to say that I love the show. It's pretty dope. And I don't want to turn this into like a Chainsaw Man anime review because we are not here for that. Today, we are here to talk about the Chainsaw Man anime songs. Mappa just went big on the music this time around when they just got a bunch of artists to make like 12 different songs for 12 different episodes. It's just crazy when I think about it. However, not all songs are created equal. There are songs that would be on my heavy rotation, and there are songs that I'd rather just have them banished to the shadow realm. Let's just get straight to it and have all the songs absolutely ranked here. Alright, here we go. I have adjusted this tier list a bit so it fits my thought process a bit more, but it's an already existing tier list that is on the tier maker website. I just want to get that out of the way. Before actually ranking anything, I'd like to say that I only base this ranking solely on my experience listening to them, not watching them. I don't factor in the ending sequences that accompany these songs, because by introducing that one extra variable, it is very hard to balance out which track is better and which track is worse. It is just easier and more straightforward to just be solely focused on the musical aspect of things here. With that said, let's do it. Let's start with the first one, and a very obvious one right here. Kenshi Yonezu's Kickback. That is one of the most aggressive, energetic, funky, and eclectic cut of the bunch. You can see like various musical influences and ideas throughout this track, but it's quite hard to precisely pin down every one of them. So I guess I'll just say that much, and I'll be pointing out quite a few things that especially caught my attention during my experience with this song. Number one, Kenshi vocal performance here is killer. It is raspy, textured, it's got a lot of energy to it at times, and it is just euphoric and beautiful at times, especially when he tries to hit all the high notes. Number two, that string session that cuts right in the middle of that song is just, it is very unexpected, and it's so epic and lush and beautiful and euphoric. Usually a Kenshi song is way more linear in structure and more straightforward. This is one of the more experimental moments in Kenshi's works, I suppose. Like, I was kind of surprised, but I was pleasantly surprised by this whole string session here. It adds a nice contrast to the rest of the song. Listening to this song like gives a constant feeling of just progressively dashing forward like a force to be reckoned with, like a monster, an unstoppable monster. And in the context of Chainsaw Man, I guess that's pretty much fitting. And this is the only one exception that I will be making, and say that I think that it is unreal and impressive how the opening sequence Mappers just managed to fit in so many Western culture movie references. It is just mind-blowing, honestly. But yeah, overall, an incredible song, enjoyable listen. Kenshi's done a great job. That's all I'm gonna say. Moving on to another one I have, In the Back Room. I personally am not crazy about this song. It is, I mean, it's okay. It's like, it's a very forward, aggressive song, and the chorus kicks in quite hard, but those things alone does not make for a good song. And the more I listen to it, the more I find it to be a bit derivative and annoying, and it's like the artist either didn't have much time or didn't care enough about this project. It's just, the more I listen to it, the more it becomes stale. So it is just a song to me, honestly. Alright, moving on from that, we have another cut that is honestly quite good. And that's Rendezvous by Kanaria. It is just a straightforward, I guess, dance track with clean and punchy feel to it that, it's quite danceable. It's not a bad song. There are better EDM songs out there, but this one is certainly not a bad one, and I would listen to it again. It's quite great, yeah. And next up we have this ZUTOMAYO track, which is also a pretty good song. I just don't remember the name. I'll have it on screen for you. This is an overall decent song from her. I think the string-like instrument touches throughout the song are great. The bass guitar, especially the intro bass, is funky, and it actually just starts off the song in a very nice way. And the overall vibe of the song is just agreeable. The only thing that's holding it back from the top 2 rows is because ZUTOMAYO has done much better stuff. Like, pick any song off of her album Hiso Hiso Banashi, and I can almost guarantee that that song is better than this one. So while this one is not bad, by no means bad, there's just better ZUTOMAYO works out there. So next up, we've got a track by Mr. TK from Ling Tosite Sigure, which is First Death. This song is just another common TK dub. The guitar texture on this thing is just, it's crazy. It's layer upon layer of noise. It is so distorted, and it is such a treat to listen to, in my opinion. The song is fast, aggressive, and the performance, the singing, all are very compelling. And I guess the only reason why I'm not placing it on the same level with Kenshi is because it's, again, there are better TK songs. If you have listened to his 2009 album Just a Moment, you will probably agree with me on that. But yeah, it's still a very good song. I can't recommend it enough if you haven't heard it already, which is insane if that's the case. Alright, we are cool. Now, let's move on to this next TOOBOE track. I think it's how this artist is pronounced. But anyway, this track is okay. I mean, if not the more I listen to it, the more it feels boring. And I don't really have a strong opinion on it. It just falls along the line of, the in the backroom song here, which is, I just sense no, I guess, beauty in this thing. I just can't talk about it, I suppose. So yeah. Oh boy, what have we here? This is the title of this song is Chu something. Oh my god, I'm stupid. But anyway, this is a song by the artist going by the name of Ano, and it is, in my opinion, every bit as good as the kickback opener. This song's just one of those like pop song or rock songs that just clicks right on the first listen. The vocals are cute, but could be slightly annoying for someone. I don't know. I think, but it's not so much the case for me. The drumming packs a lot of speed and punch. It is just so satisfying to listen to. The guitar playing is tight and fiery, and the chorus is just really adorable, and it has stuck in my head ever since I first heard it. Get on you. I mean, come on, man. How can you not be like enamored with that kind of cute and catchy chorus? I don't know. And yeah, overall the instrumentation is catchy, tight, the vocal performance is cute and compelling, and that makes for a song that never misses. Alright? So yeah, just a good song. Good is not the word. Awesome, amazing, incredible song, as enjoyable as an anime song or just a song in general, not restricted to the context of anime could be. So, yep, I said it. Oh boy, we've got the first contender to the annoying row right here, Chainsaw Blood by Vaundy. But in my opinion, this song, and I'm sorry if you are one of those Chainsaw Blood enjoyers, this song is just lifeless as heck. There's no passion whatsoever that could be felt by me in this track. Like the production is just so sterile and boring. It completely kills the vocals for me and pretty much everything else instrumentally. On top of that, the songwriting, especially on the guitar, there's no like catchy qualities to it, and the guitar tone is just so generic. I don't even know what else to say about this song. The more I listen to it, the more I wish it didn't exist due to how bad it is. And that's not to say Vaundy is a bad artist. He's made like better songs that I have enjoyed quite a bit, such as this one. Yeah, overall a mess. It's just not worth like anything more than a single listen, but the fact that I had to re-listen to it a few times in order to get my thoughts and feelings straight, to make sure that I'm not thinking out of my ass is just pure insanity. Oh, it just rubs my brain smooth. Not a good song at all. And moving on from that atrocity, we have this Maximum the Hormone song. Bam, it goes in the good row. And my reason for that is that, again, I'll be saying this a lot, but I don't know if there's another way to say it, but there are better Maximum the Hormone songs out there. The song mostly feels too short, and while I think the instrumental switch halfway is cool and all, this is basically a 2-in-1 song with the second half very, I guess, catchy and accessible because it's more like J-pop kind of sounding style. What holds this song back to me is the first half. The first, I guess, death metal sounding half. It's just too short. It has not done enough by the time the song structure hits its switch up point. But yeah, just I want to talk a bit more about that. The first half of the song, it is growly, nasty, distorted, and it gets even more chaotic the further it progresses into the back half. But yeah, again, it's just it goes away so fast. I was not expecting that. I was kind of underwhelmed by it. Yeah, I just wish there was more of it, man. I mean, considering this is just like a TV edit song, it must have been like cut and trimmed down to, you know, a proper bite size, which is okay, but it is exactly because of that this song cannot reach its max potential just yet. So, and to be honest, I was kind of disappointed by the song at first, but the more I listened to it, the more it revealed itself as a better song, but it is not quite as good as, you know, the TK song or like the Kenshi song. You get what I mean. It just cannot escape the good row due to the fact that it's too short, and there are better like maximum the Hormone songs out there, like I've just said. And yeah, overall a good song, and I do indeed expect to hear the full version of it. I do. And hopefully it will then become a very good, or a song that never misses. A god tier song. Alright, off to the next artist, Queen Bee, with another song. Every song in the column, I just cannot get much out of those to talk about them. But they're just, the more you listen to it, the more it becomes boring. The more it becomes the kind of song that tries to appeal to the mainstream taste. It does not have a lot of personality in it. That it's just not worthy of revisiting. I mean, I guess the only saving grace about it is that it's not too annoying just yet. But yeah, that's basically how I feel about this song. And okay, we have here the Eve song. I think it's an okay track. It's not that good. I think it's a bit flat all around. And I have said it many times, and I will say it again. There are just better songs by Eve out there, namely the Jujutsu Kaisen opener. That one's good, and I guess the chocolate advertisement sort of song, which I will have it on the screen right here. They are, in my opinion, much better than this song. And this song, for me, while it is not particularly annoying, I think I kind of not crazy about it. I mean, I don't mind listening to that song. Again, I really don't, but it is something that I would not actively reach out and revisit just for another experience. So yeah, an okay song, and there are better Eve songs. The next one, Deep Down by Eimer, is also an okay song, and I am sorry guys, I've been saying this way too much at this point, but frick it, there are better Eimer songs out there, and I know that you guys agree with that. Just for example, the ending song to Vinland Saga Torches is just a way more emotionally compelling, and it's a way, it is artistically more creative, and I mean musically better. I can just feel the song way more. But that's not to say that this song has nothing great about it. After all, it's made it all the way to the okay row. It's not an air song for sure. That placing it there would be doing it a disservice, and definitely not annoying. So I can definitely say that I dig the cinematic vibe of the song, mostly thanks to the epic and lush string instrumentation on here. The singing has a bit of a dramatic undertone that ties in well with the overall cinematic, serious vibe of the whole song. So yeah, overall a good song. It's by no means bad, but there are just better Eimer songs, in my opinion, and that's why this is just an okay track. I don't know if my logic is still making sense here, but yeah, it's an okay track. And lastly, we have a second candidate to the annoying row. This one should just vanished to the shadow realm because of how much pain and suffering and just aneurysm it has given me. Oh my god, like this song, I know this is mean, and I mean no bad intention towards the artist. I just don't, I swear. But this song is so trash. It is so poorly mixed. There's no dynamic or contrast at all. It just sound bland as hell. It is a mess. The vocals are lifeless, and the beat, is just painfully boring. And the rapping and the chorus, I mean, aren't even real. Like, it's insane, man. It's insane this song is even this bad. Like, and yeah, it is painfully boring. And the fact that, again, I had to listen to every song here multiple times. Of course, the good songs I'm totally okay with, but this song, as well as the Chainsaw Blood one, just they kill me on the inside. I'm slowly crumbling. It's like being infected with scarlet rot in Elden Ring. It just slowly eats away my intelligence and my sanity until there's nothing left but a blob of flesh. Hell, not even that remains after listening to these songs just again and again. But yeah, I just genuinely feel that way. There's like no ill intention towards the artist. I'm just not that kind of person, I guess. But yeah, that's it. To wrap things up, I think that Mappa's done a pretty great job of handing us like a handful of good songs. Hey, I want to add a few of my thoughts in addition to what I've said. So first, when I first saw the announcement that the anime was going to have 12 songs, I had my doubt because I kept my expectation low, to be honest. I looked at this situation and it felt very similar to the Minion soundtrack, which wasn't any good. It just had many big names in it without the actual song quality here. I would not necessarily say that the same case also goes for the Chainsaw Man songs. Most of them aren't bad. They are listenable. However, most of the big artists here, like Eve or Aimee, or you get the idea, just ended up releasing songs that are, in my opinion, inferior to their previous works. So while the Chainsaw Man songs overall aren't a complete disaster, it certainly feels a bit closer to like a marketing ploy to me, because let's be honest, 12 songs with so many big names behind them, who are not gonna be impressed, right? So yeah, what do you guys think? Do you guys agree with my picks? Do you guys not? Anyways, I would like to know. And yeah, that should be it for this video. And I am that boy, and I will be seeing you guys in the next video. Ciao.